Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, need some help? Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Hey, he can ball, huh? Ball up!
Man, I can't even watch this.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Keep it going.
Hey, I'll see you later.
hang time. Moving the plug and the power, ayy. Came with a charge in my alley, ooh. Charge to the game like it's credit, Your team crowd need an edit, yeah. I see face and get it, hold up. Ooh, that's dead, need a minute, need a plan to revive. Let's get a shot pressing. They say what I say, they got like 20 moves and like 100 problems. I'm James with a step back, throw that shot up, I don't miss often. No.
On the floor for the visiting San Antonio.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. And tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Memphis Grizzlies here in FedEx Forum. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Detroit Pistons.
And for that game against the Thunder, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
And the starting group for the Spurs, Aldridge out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's White, then it's DeRozan, and it's Murray in at the point. And style of play doesn't seem to be working. Do you still have time within a season to change it?
There's always time. As long as everyone is on the same page, and if something's not working, the worst thing you can do is to keep going in that direction. You need to bring everyone in, let them know the mistakes that we've made, let them know our new outlook, and ask everyone, are they in on it? And if they're not, those guys that aren't in on it, you stay in the locker room. We'll be back after the game. And if everyone's in on it, we're going to have a heck of a time. We're going to have a heck of a time because now we have a new outlook, and sometimes with a new outlook, it brings positive energy.
Valanciunas.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. D passes to Lyles. 6 to shoot. Here's D. The Grizzlies pull it in. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And after that game, it was impressive to look at the box score and see the work they did at the free throw line.
Two things in play there, Greg. I mean, they had a huge advantage in free throw attempts, and as a unit, they shot the lights out at the line.
The Grizzlies shoot their first free throws of this game. First free throw is good. And the ability, a challenge for lumbering 7-footers like Valanciunas.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're not going to be the quickest when you're 7 feet tall, Kevin. I mean, in order to earn his keep, he has to be dominant inside. I mean, he has that capability.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Anderson comes in for Brooks, and Jones subbed in for Morant. And the shot goes down. 8 points for Valanciunas.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I was able to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies for just a minute. He knows they'll have to reckon with LaMarcus Aldridge. His post-up, mid-range game makes him kind of a throwback, but he stood the test of time. Coach said he'll be a factor. We just have to limit his impact. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And in a league that's obsessed with threes and layups, LaMarcus Aldridge defying the trend, really feasting on a steady diet of mid-range jumpers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Aldridge. And that turnaround jumper of Aldridge's. Greg, just impossible to defend.
Long arms, that high release point, when it's falling, Well, we saw him give OKC 56. This man can take over.
Jang, he's checked in for Memphis. And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Pirtle with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Here's D. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Well, you know that Beats is very familiar with using top NBA talent to promote their products. Latest I've heard, they've signed on Shea to be the latest spokesman.
And Beats is tied so closely with the NBA as their official headphones partner. It just makes sense. You've seen guys like LeBron and...
Oh, look at him fly!
Get out the way!
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Jones, the pass to Clark. 26 seconds left here in the first quarter. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that.
Substitution on the court.
And so here's Memphis. It's a three-point game. Lyles against Jackson. Back to Winslow. Passes it to Valanciunas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot, no good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
Yeah, the offense looked cohesive last night. Whatever challenge the opposition presented, they answered with confidence.
On the court for San Antonio, DeJounte Murray is out there with D. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Lyles in at the 4 spot. Now here's Brooks. Tight defense on him.
First foul.
Chris, is there someone you compete with that you feel is underrated by history, has not been given their due?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think when you look at White Chalk and Jason Williams, what he started in the culture of continued. And you look at Ben Wallace, who I played with 4 years at Washington, and he was coming off the bench there, and we saw that potential with him. I mean, the way he led the league in rebounding, his defensive prowess. I mean, the Pistons wouldn't have had a championship and gotten to another final if it wasn't for him. And also, I got to shout my man out, Mike D and Peja Stojakovic, two of the best shooters I played with.
Oh, great names, and I totally agree. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Morant with it, now guarded by D. Pass to Valanciunas. Winslow kicks to Morant. Here's Jackson. That's no good, and now he's missed two and made two. Here's D, tipped away. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
And you look at Morant. And I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
So there you go. Oh, and as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the road.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
The pass to D. Lets it go from deep. Brooks grabs the board.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Morant passes to Valanciunas, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
In his native Lithuania, Jonas Valanciunas is the star for his national team, making his debut at age 19, becoming the leader for his country.
Grizzlies have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7, and it's tied up with that one. So both teams making some changes here. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and down.
Spurs substitution. Kelvin Johnson.
He got it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Grizzlies lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Jonas, good first half for you getting the ball inside, and you look really aggressive out there.
I'm just doing my job, what I need to do, be active in the paint, rebound, get some touches, go for work.
Always good to see a big man who plays big. Thanks, Jonas. Back to you, Kevin.